you are not stuck because you are lazy. You are stuck because you are waiting. Waiting for the right time. Waiting to feel confident. Waiting to be ready. But here is the truth. The perfect moment does not exist. Most people spend their entire lives standing at the starting line. They feel change coming. They feel potential inside them. Yet they cannot move. They tell themselves one more course. One more paycheck saved. One more plan. One more guarantee. They think they are being responsible. But really, they are afraid. The desire to feel completely safe becomes a prison. When you try to control the future, you lose the power to act today. So let me tell you a story. Because this story might explain why you feel stuck. There once was a young man named Ethan. He lived in a quiet town in Colorado. It was peaceful. It was comfortable. And it was surrounded by massive mountains. Every morning Ethan looked at those mountains. And he dreamed about what was on the other side. He heard stories about a city near the coast. A place full of opportunity. Creative people. Freedom. A new life. He wanted to go more than anything. But Ethan was careful. Very careful. He hated making mistakes. He believed smart people prepare for everything. He told everyone, "I'm leaving as soon as I'm fully ready." One day he bought a huge hiking backpack. He placed it on his kitchen table. Then he opened a notebook. He started writing every danger he could imagine. First, the cold. The mountains were snowy. So he packed a heavy winter coat. Next, hunger. The trip might take weeks. So he bought boxes of protein bars, canned food, and rice. He stuffed them inside. Then rain. He packed a large waterproof tent. Then animals. He packed a hunting knife. Then falling. He packed a climbing rope. Then darkness. He packed a lantern and extra fuel. Finally, he zipped the bag. It was enormous. It stood taller than his waist. He smiled proudly. He had planned for everything. Now he was safe. The next morning the sun rose. Ethan ate breakfast. He took a deep breath. He put on the backpack. He tried to stand. His legs shook. His face turned red. His back bent forward. He couldn't stand up. The bag was too heavy. He tried again. He managed one tiny step. Then collapsed against the wall. He was crushed. By his own preparation. He sat there confused. He needed these things. Without the coat he would freeze. Without food he would starve. Without a weapon he could die. Everything felt necessary. Days passed. Then weeks. Every morning he tried again. Every morning he failed. He stayed inside. Watching the mountains through the window. Ready to go. Unable to move. One afternoon an old traveler walked by his open door. The man had gray hair. Wrinkled skin. Bright eyes. He carried only a walking stick and a small shoulder bag. And he was whistling. He was heading straight toward the mountain trail. Ethan shouted, "Hey! Where are you going?" The old man smiled. "To the coast," he said. "I hear the sunsets are beautiful this time of year." Ethan stared at his tiny bag. "You can't go like that. You're not prepared. Where's your tent? Your food? Your protection?" The old man walked inside and tapped Ethan's giant backpack. Then he said gently, "You have everything needed to survive. Yet you haven't left your house." Ethan frowned. "I'm being smart. What if it snows? What if I get lost? What if I get hurt?" The old man sat down. "Open the bag," he said. Ethan did. The man picked up the knife. Why carry this? For animals. Do you see any animals right now? No. Then today you are carrying 3 pounds of fear. For a problem that does not exist. He set it aside. He pointed to the tent. Is it raining today? No. Then you are carrying a house. For a cloud that hasn't appeared. He removed it. He lifted the food. You packed food for a month. But you only need strength for today. He left a single loaf of bread. Finally he grabbed the winter coat. It is summer in the valley. Why suffer today for a cold that is far away? He removed it. Now the bag was light. Ethan panicked. I'm not protected anymore. The old man put a hand on his shoulder. You are confusing preparation with prediction. You cannot predict the future. You only live in today. He tossed the bag back to Ethan. Ethan caught it easily with one hand. You were carrying the weight of 1,000 possible tomorrows. No one is strong enough for that. If it rains, you will find shelter. If it's cold, you will make a fire. If danger comes, you will handle it. You solve problems when they are real, not when they are imaginary. Ethan hesitated. But what if I fail? Then you stop, think, and try again, the old man said. Your intelligence is useless inside this house. Trust yourself. Ethan looked at the open door. Then at the mountains. For the first time. He didn't calculate risk. He felt his legs. He took a step. Then another. He didn't collapse. He walked beside the old man. And they left the town together. The journey was hard. Sometimes he got wet. Sometimes hungry. Sometimes tired. But each time, he handled it. Eventually he reached the city by the ocean. Bright. Alive. Free. And he realized something. The problem was never the mountain. It was the backpack. This story is about you. You want to start a business. Ask someone out. Move cities. Change your life. But you are packing mental bags. What if I fail? What if people judge me? What if it doesn't work? You are solving problems that have not happened. That is not preparation. That is paralysis. You are carrying failure. Before you even try success. Here is the rule. You cannot solve tomorrow today. Every time you overthink, you drain your energy. Anxiety is just a heavy backpack in your mind. So ask yourself one question. Is this problem happening right now? If not, put it down. Focus only on today. Maybe today you just make one phone call. Maybe today you write one page. Maybe today you take one step. Lighten your backpack. Because the monsters you fear are rarely on the road. They are usually in your head. And once you drop them, you finally move.